Alrighty, boys. This is going to be rough. We've got a bunch of line combos. They're very much thinned out. Salary's tough. Overall is pretty much non-existent. And AP is there. So this first page, as you're looking at, is overwhelming. This first page is definitely the page that these lineup combos are designed for, people that spend money. I will get into other lineup combos throughout this video to help you build a team to try to be competitive. So let's just get into it, guys, and see what we got. As normal, we're going to start with the forwards, then we'll finish on the goalies and the defensemen. So if you got Matt Sundin, this isn't just Matt Sundin here. This is just prototype, or trade quest, sorry. Any trade quest can go in here. For instance, a lot of people built the Wayne Gretzky, so you would probably have the Wayne Gretzky on this line. Now, this doesn't have to be McKinnon or McDavid. It's 2 team of the years. You can put them wherever. So whatever 2 team of the years you have, this is a good lineup combo with Gretzky that you'll be able to ride for the rest of the season because you'll need the $20 million. And then also they gave a $30 million one when paired with Prototype. Now you can do Prototype Kirill Kaprizov, you can do Prototype Logan Cooley, you can do Prototype anybody you want. It doesn't have to be Mario Lemieux. It can be any prototype card that came out today. You could make one of the sets for a 90 overall prototype or a 91 overall prototype, and you can put that card in there. But Jeremy Roenick, Joe Sakic, or any 2 team of the years will get this done. Now, they also released new captain rookie cards. So the captain rookie cards have the line combos, right? They've shown that in the past that when new cards come out, lineup combos come for just those cards. I really do hope they fix something. I really do hope they change something. I really do hope they just give us a bunch of generic line combos, team of the week, star of the month, all that stuff. But as we sit right now, rookie Patrick Laine with Jason Arnott and Kirill Kaprizov. You do these 3 in particular cards, you get yourself 5 AP and $16 million in salary. Now, sticking in with the exact same thing where you got to have the 3 specific cards, if you do Olin Nolan, Logan Cooley, and Martin St. Louis, you get that same 5 AP and $16 million. So this is the intended forward core. Like, you could run out this team. There's no duplicates. There's no nothing. This is the forward core that is kind of intended with the lineup combos. This is a heavy pay to win forward core here. But this is obviously the intended forwards they want you to run out, as it gives you a combined like $82 million in salary on top of the 180 to really pay for this whole lineup. But if you haven't spent a ton of money and you're just trying to play through the game and get stuff done, if you take Mike Gardner, pair him up with Matt Sundin and Clayton Keller, Superstar Origin Clayton Keller is probably the best choice for this because you only get $8 million. So you're just trying to stay competitive. Gardner's fast, Keller's fast, Sundin is good. You're just trying to stay competitive with this $8 million salary boost. So Mike Gardner here really helps because he's only $7 million. And then Sundin and Keller, you're just getting a little bit of a bonus, right? Now, there is a $22 million lineup combo. This is going to be for your top 100 players or your top 20 players with the orange. Trevor Linden, unfortunately, that is just how this one's designed. There is one right below it that is slightly less boost, but you can still do it. So we've got Trevor Linden with Adam Henrique and Daniel Sedin. You pair these 3 guys together, you get $22 million. If you can't do the team of the years and stuff, if you're just a top player, that doesn't have team of the years. Now, if you selected XP Connor Garland from season 1, you are in luck because XP season Garland does work in season 4, sorry. If you pair Garland with Booth and Lindholm, you will get yourself $13 million in salary. Not a terrible little bonus there to get a little $13 million kicker on a $26 million lineup to really help relieve some of that pressure of the salary cap. This would be your 4th line, potentially. The salary cap's tough out there. And then if you built the transaction line that they gave us in season 3, you can put it back in season 4, where you get Panarin, Wenberg, and Palat. You throw those 3 guys in there, you get $10 million and 4 AP. Now remember, there is a LA transaction Kempe you can put in, and I think there's a San Jose Shark transaction you can put in. But unfortunately, Palat is the only Islander. So if you're putting a $15 million card out there, you want good cards to go with them. But Kempe, and there is a Shark out there for an option if that's what you're looking for. Now, we're going to shift into giving some salary in this one, but mostly focusing on AP because AP got squashed. If you do Abby with Sidney Crosby and Cutter Gauthier, these have to be the Crosby can be any Pittsburgh Penguin, I selected Crosby because he's got the best faceoffs for the Penguins, outside of, I think, Mario Lemieux. And then the ODR card is the fastest Crosby. So that's why I picked this one. But if you do Abby, has to be this Superstar Origins Abby, and has to be the trade deadline or the trade quest Cutter Gauthier. With any Pittsburgh Penguin, you get 8 AP. This is a decent line, not too crazy in salary, but gives you a nice bonus to the AP. Sticking with a nice 8 bonus to the, or 5 bonus to the AP, but also giving you $8 million in salary. If you get Game Breaker Marty Nikas with JT Miller and Lehkonen, you can get yourself the 5 AP and the $8 million. The JT Miller can be Zibanejad, but Zibanejad isn't as good on the faceoffs, I think. I think JT Miller was better on the faceoffs than Zibanejad, but you can switch these two out. This has to be a Game Breaker Colorado Avalanche player. Marty Nikas is the best one for the cheapest salary. And then this can be any Colorado Avalanche. I just pick Terry Lehkonen because he's one of the faster cards with a low end salary. And then if you're Braden Point, you want to get him in your lineup because you just collected him. Well, if you put Braden Point in with 2 Trade Quest cards from St. Louis and Ottawa, you get $5 million in salary. Again, I hope they give us more salary because this is tough. With a 4 AP, but that is a good lineup combo if you're looking for a little AP and a little salary to help you out. And then something that they did here, this is the best I could do for you with the base cards. If you take base McKinnon with base Kopitar and base McDavid, you get $4 million in salary, 2 overall boost, and 2 AP. The reason I selected Kopitar is because he has 90 faceoff. The 2 overall gets him to 92 faceoff. And then McKinnon and McDavid are just your fast base cards. So these two out there with a +2 is even faster, and you get the 4 million and the 2 AP. Really does help. This would be a 3rd or 4th line, I would imagine, pairing well with probably this David Booth, Lindholm, and Garland 4th line, right? You would have these two as your 3rd and 4th line, leaving all your money for the top 2. I would probably roll this baseline out before the Garland line. Now on to defense. Well, Team of the Years didn't get the aggressive salary that they did in Season 3, so I guess thank God for that for the people that didn't get a bunch of Team of the Years, but they split it out a little bit better so you can have 2 lines of them if you got 3 Team of the Years. What I mean by that is if you got Zdeno Chara and Paul Coffey, you get $15 million. Massive boost when you think of the salary as of right now. And then you take Cale Makar and you put him with Zeev Boheim, you get $14 million to this lineup combo. That's a nice little chunk of change. That right there is almost $30 million. It's $29 million for those 3 Team of the Year cards you got back at the end of Season 2. And then you add Boheim to that mix that just dropped today, which if you get lucky, you turn in your cards now, you're building 92 overalls. You can get this card via sets. And then we got the Mark Howe with the most cider. If you do this combo, you get 4 AP and $5 million. Again, this is a $32 million line combo for a $5 million boost. This is a tough one. If you don't have a team on your forwards like this, it's going to be very hard to get this in. Terry Sawchuk being paired with any base card. Doesn't need to be NHL. It can be any base card. So any base goalie you have in your lineup, anyone that has the NHL 26 in the bottom right corner, you can put them in and get this same boost with Terry Sawchuk, where you get 1 overall and $8 million in salary. This is a $13 million goalie pairing. So $8 million does help alleviate a lot of that and give you a 92 overall goalie. Continue on from Trade Quest. If you had the Keandre Miller because he's a massive player and he's fast, you pair him with the Adam Foote, you get $9 million in salary. So a decent salary bonus there if you have these cards lingering from the Trade Quest event. Now this one is kind of tough because Ben Sherratt is an 89 overall. John Carlson is a 93 overall. But if you take John Carlson with Ben Sherratt, you get $9 million. But if you don't mind running lefty, you can still get that $9 million in salary if you get the 84 Jackson Lacombe if you're trying to save salary. 93 John Carlson would be the play, but he's an expensive card for salary if you need to just save as much salary as possible. Jackson Lacombe and Ben Sherratt give you $9 million. Yes, I know these lineups are not the greatest. These salary boosts are not the greatest. Hopefully we get an adjustment here come Tuesday, Wednesday. But hopefully we don't have to wait till Friday when they drop another set of events. But this is what we got right now. So this is the team that we're going to try to build around just to make it happen. Don't invest anything too crazy. Just try to roster a squad under the salary cap. If you want $10 million, you take Charlie McAvoy's base card, you pair him with Nicholas Cronwall's hero card, and you'll get $10 million there. Again, not the sexiest lineup combo, but for a second pairing or a third pairing, Cronwall could do a lot of the heavy lifting. This lineup combo only costs you $12 million, and it gives you a $10 million boost. That helps you when you only got $180 million to play with. Again, $10 million, this is a $17 million goalie combo with a $10 million boost. The Sawchuck is a cheaper combo with almost the same amount of boost, so it's up to you on if you wanted to run either one of these two. I think I got a better one for you coming up, but Ville Husso with Scott Wedgwood, like I said, $17 million is a lot. You get $10 million back in cap space. If you take Cale Makar's rookie card and pair it with Robin Regeer's trade quest card, you get $10 million in 4 AP. So you get a little bit of AP to help out the team. On a $17 million lineup combo, you get $10 million worth of salary cap relief. So that is something that helps you out as well. There is a Nashville prototype Boston trade quest combo that is very specifically designed for this Roman Josi trade quest card and this Zadorov prototype card. But if you do it, you get a good 7 AP, but a terrible 4 salary. This salary doesn't really do anything for you. This line costs $28 million and you get 4 salary cap in relief. The 7 AP is massive though. That's 2 elite abilities and 1 extra AP. Now, if you are just trying to roster a team, you need a little bit of salary cap relief. I'm going to show you these both at one time because you can only run one of these. You can't run both. But if you wanted to get Mo Seider and Alan Pellich, this is really just any Detroit Red Wing, any New York Islander. You can run any of them and make this work. So, these are just the best 2 that you can get. 4 AP, 2 overall, $8 million in salary on a $3 million line combo. That's the defense. But the way I would probably go is this is the best goalie combo you can run as of right now. Ilya Sorokin with 85 overall, John Gibson with 81 overall, giving you 4 AP and $8 million. And as 85 overall is the 2 overall boost. But this is probably the best salary combo that you could find with giving AP and overall boost to your goalies to help them be somewhat usable. This is probably the best goalie pairing you could get at. The lineup combos need work, boys. The salary, we need more salary, need more AP. The overall, I don't really care about the overall. Give us salary, give us AP. Let us work in the cards we want and just get under cap. But this is going to be the line combos for the start of season 4. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up. I got to go play hockey now, boys. I quickly jumped on to record this. I got a hockey tournament that starts today at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Started yesterday. I played at 9 o'clock last night. We'll be playing again today at 12 p.m. Eastern time and 4 p.m. Eastern time. Hope to catch you out there. I'll be on the ice, embarrassing myself once again. But thank you guys. Till next time. Ciao, ciao.